real me. I swear you gotta feel me before they try and kill me. They gotta make some choices, they running out of options. Cause I've been going off and they don't know when it's still trap. So the trap me is really still the real me. I swear you gotta feel me before they try and kill me. They gotta make some choices, they running out of options. Cause I've been going off and they don't know when it's still trap.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I really feel about Ericka J's products. I'm going to be installing this wig on my sister. I don't remember where I got it from. I'm so sorry, don't kill me. But I'm going to be showing you guys how to properly use her products, and I'm going to give you a real review. Like, we're going to get into tea on Ericka J. Like, what's the hype? What's going on? Why is everybody going so crazy? Why is it selling out? Today's the day we find out. So I'm going to go ahead and proceed to my normal bleaching and plucking routine. You guys already know what it is. If you don't, there's videos below, or I will link one below on how to do exactly so. I'm not going to be doing too much talking today for the obvious, so just go ahead and pay very close attention. Okay, so I can't leave you guys out too much. So make sure when you're making the bleach, it is as thick as pancake batter. Make it as thick as pancake batter, but not too thick, so that it's not runny. Because if you have a consistency runny, it's gonna run through and bleach the hair and just make a horrible mess. And lightly press it in. Do not smother it in, because you're gonna make a big mess and you're gonna get me tight. And I don't feel like arguing with nobody right now, right? All right. So when plucking, I'm going to do an updated video on bleaching and plucking. But when plucking, always pluck from behind the hairline. Never start at the very front, because you're going to be left with bald spots and patches. Always, even when you part it out, don't go to the very front. Pluck from like the middle section. I don't know how to really explain it. I'm going to do an updated video. Don't worry. If you do explain it, thank you. But if you don't worry. I got you. I'm going to do an updated video just for you. But make sure you pluck behind the hairline and not directly on the hairline. Like, that is key to having that flawless natural skin look. Like, this is what's gonna make your wig, this is what's gonna make or break your wig. And you don't want to break your wig, because nobody don't have no money to keep buying 100,000 wigs. So make sure you do the damn thing and do it right, because if you do it wrong, you're gonna be tight. Can you just imagine spending $500 on a wig? $500 on a piece of wig, and you go pluck out the front, and the front part just look nyam out. I know you mash up your wig. Pay attention, okay? I'm going to come through with that updated video real soon, because I do not want y'all mashing up your wig. Okay, so now when you're done plucking the right way, this is what your wig should look like. You can keep going, but I rather not. I hate when people over pluck the wigs because you have to part out a section for the baby hairs. So once you part that section out for the baby hairs, it's already going to look super plucked on top of your additional plucking. So you don't have to keep plucking. You could stop right there and begin your melting process. So now I'm just slicking back her hair. You could use any jam, any gel, anything that you feel is nice to slick back hairs. And then you're going to proceed with your ball cap method. As you can see, I am rocking my natural hair. I am not bald under my wigs. My hair is dumb long. I'm going to show you my real hair one day, but this is not about me right now. So back to the video. So this right here, ski mask slash rubber bank method definitely works. Everybody be in my chat talk about, oh, I look like Spider-Man. Oh, why do you look like a Ninja Turtle? Let me tell you something. It works. It works. It gives the cap more stretch and it makes the cap lay more flat. So when you applying your products, the cap will be more flat and seamless. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. She's gonna look bald. All right. So now now we go in. Yeah. Oh, I was doing my thumbnail here. I'm cute as fuck. I was doing my thumbnail here, but yes. So this is Ericka J's Hold Me Down product. All of what I'm using today, besides like, stuff for the baby hair, that's all about, it's all her products. So this is the glue and the skin protectant. I have everything, by the way. I'm now recording this video like I'm doing the voiceover now. This video was made in June, but I'm doing the voiceover now. And let me tell you how I love her products. I absolutely love her products. So what you're going to do now is you're going to go in with a thin layer of her glue around the edges. Like, you don't want to bring it too down in her face. You want to go just along her hairline. You want to go just along the hairline, and you want to go in with a thin layer and go ahead and smooth everything back. Like, yo, look at her jumping like I was killing her. Yo, she be trying to make me look so bad for the camera. I'm tired of my sister, yo, I swear. Anyways, you want to smooth everything back, and then you're going to go ahead and blow dry it until it's completely clear. So you want to make sure you get those corners. Those corners will lift on you. Just keep applying little dots of glue and just keep smoothing everything back until it's like semi-clear, because it's not going to be completely clear until you dry it. But just keep smoothing everything in until it's semi-clear. And then you're going to go in with your blow dryer on a cool setting and blow dry until it is clear. This is how it looks when it is completely dry. Do you see how completely dry and clear that is? That it's how it's supposed to look when you're done. Now you want to go in with your favorite gel and do, like, how you do a normal ball cap method where you go with the gel then the spray. Yeah, you're gonna go in with any gel that you want and proceed to the normal process. That first base of glue was to make sure that this wig install, I'm giving y'all a secret, this is to make sure that the wig install lasts and it stays. So you want to go ahead And you're going to spray whatever spray you like to use. Any spray, doesn't really matter. And you're going to make sure you smooth everything back and then put your peoples under the dryer for about 15 to 20 minutes. So now look at me, thumbnail again. I cracked myself up. I didn't even want to edit these out. I'm gonna let y'all see like what I really be doing. So now I'm going in with her wax stick and I'm gonna smooth everything back, hot comb it, and then put the placements to see where I want the wig to go. So now I'm gonna shut up and let you guys just see what I got going on. Oh, before I shut up, the wax stick does what it gotta do. Like, it understood the assignment and it did what it needed to be done. And I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't give that clumpy, nasty, globby feel in your head where you ever put too much grease in your hair and it looks stringy or it just look heavy and extra dead. Yeah, the wax stick doesn't do that. It just smooths it out and it tames the flyaways, and it's like it's melting into the fiber follicles of the freaking hair. Yeah. And voila. If you squint your eyes, you cannot tell me this girl did not shave her head. But yes, so now that is how you do the proper, perfect ball cap method. So now I like to go in with the same makeup that I used on the cap or something lighter. Sometimes something lighter. You want to go ahead and rub some on the lace. So yeah, I use two different brushes, but it's the same makeup. Don't use too much product because it's going to be really dark. But you want to go ahead and put a little on the outside and a little on the inside of the lace before you get to melting. So if your client has a peanut head and when you throw the wig on, it looks like a garbage bag that does not fit in a little trash can, you want to go ahead and take it off and use the adjustable strings in the back. Am I tired or am I hungry? Oh my God. You want to use the adjustable strings in the back and go ahead and tighten it. But make sure that you're not pulling it too tight because the sides will pull back and this will not allow your wig to lay flat or stay long. Like sometimes it will lay flat, but it won't stay long. If the sides is cocking off, your install is done. So don't bring the strings too tight. Just bring it where it's just right. Like you already know, like the sides, if you do your hair a lot, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who does your hair. The sides are always the first thing to lift before anything. Like the edges, I don't know what be going on over there. Maybe I need to shave it bald, but that's the first thing that be lifting. So you want to make sure you do this part very good because you don't want it lifting. Like, it's already hot outside, it's summertime. You don't need all of that drama in your life. So now you want to go ahead and measure up with your client's ear and just cut off any excess lace and begin to slay. Because if you don't cut off the excess lace, you're going to look crazy. Like, where you really going with them long ass sideburns on the wig? Like, do you have those long ass sideburns in real life? And even if you do, take it off the wig. No, move that. Move that. Okay, now, damn, I look thick as fuck. Now that that's all done, you want to go ahead and clean off the skin with any alcohol that is 70% and up. 70% and up, the stronger the better, the more cleaner, the longer your wig will last. You want to go ahead and clean the lace off with some alcohol, and then I'm going to go in with her skin protectant spray. You want to spray that all. Oh, this is her watermelon line too. Let me tell y'all, like, I wanted to taste this shit so bad. It smells so damn good. Like, the hype is real. Like, it smells like freaking watermelon. It smells so good. I cannot make this up. But you want to go ahead and spray all over the lace and all over her face, like, you know, like, not her face, like, you know, the area where you're going to put in the glue. Take a napkin and just dab it in. Do not wipe. Just dab it in, and then you want to go in with a fan, or like, you could use a piece of paper and go ahead and fan it until it's dry. Do not wipe it off. Just let it dry by itself, if you know what I mean. So now I'm just going in with some thin layers of this watermelon exclusive hold me down glue. And you guys already know how I do this part. So you just want to go in with, I be going in with 7 layers, 4 layers, 6 layers. It depends on how I feel. How much you feel comfortable doing is how many layers you're going to go in with. Okay, the difference between this glue and the original glue is no difference. The only thing is the smell. So it doesn't matter what kind of glue you get. You get the original, you get the watermelon. The watermelon is just good for the smell. That's about it. They both the same exact glue. They both do the same thing, and they both extremely perfect. By the way, this is not a paid promotion. I doubt Erica's ever even going to see this video. But if she does, hey, Erica, I love you and your glue to death. I'm going to use this glue until the day I die. Like, do y'all see how fast this glue is drying? Like, by the time I'm finished with one side, I could just keep applying. Like, you know, some glues you have to stop, blow dry. No, like, I can just keep applying. So what I like to do is just, you know, work from side to side, going around, and just keep adding thin layers, thin layers. Just keep adding thin layers. How many ever layers you feel comfortable with? Like, you could put the glue on however you feel. This is just my way and what I do and what helps me best and helps my clients. So I do it this way. But, you know, just go ahead. Don't be squirting out the glue like you have money to waste, because, girl, honey, these are very expensive products. And, yeah, we don't have money to waste. So don't be squirting out the glue like you don't got no sense. And too much glue that's not good. So the thinner, the more layers you can add. If you put in too much, it's not going to be good. Like, you see, if you're doing the final layer and using a lot of glue, all right, fine. But don't OD. So you want to go ahead and just keep going side to side. And then you're going to go in and dry it. Okay, so at this part now, any excess lace, you already know you could cut that all off, or if you feel like you're cutting too far back into the lace, you could go ahead and just glue it down. If you feel you glued as much as you can, you could go ahead and start clipping off all the little tiny pieces that didn't get to stick or get glued. You don't need that anymore, so you don't gotta worry. This step is optional because some people don't like baby hairs. However, still be mindful that you have to still spray the hairline and tie it down for melting. So you can part out a section for baby hairs if you want baby hairs, but if you don't, just still complete these steps that you see I'm doing here when you spray it with any of your favorite holding sprays, and then you tie it down with an elastic band. Because if you don't tie it down with the elastic band, your wig is going to lift. So you need this part. This part don't need you. You need this part. If you want you or your client's hair to last, you better do it. Now, this part is optional. Like, if you feel like the baby hairs look too thick, you could go ahead and tweeze some of them out to thin it out so the baby hairs appear more natural. But if you are a drama queen like me and you want it to look extra, if you want it to look a little extra, you could go ahead and leave them. You don't got to pluck out anything. Just go ahead, shave it down, and begin to do your baby hairs. So after you cut your baby hairs, you want to go in with your, I think, I'm going to drop the link below to where I got this from. I think this is called a 3/4 of an inch flat iron. I'm not sure. But you want to go ahead and curl the baby hairs. This is going to give it so that when you're sweeping the baby hairs, it's going to flip it a little easier and give it a more curled, nice, fluffy look when you're doing your baby hairs. You could either do this, like your baby hairs, you could do it with either mousse or you could do it with gel. I like to do it with mousse on my clients that know how to manage baby hairs, and I like to do it with gel on people like my sister that don't know how to manage their baby hairs because it lasts longer anyway. So, yeah. So once you're done doing your baby hairs, you want to go ahead and blow dry them. So today I used Slick and Slay. What is wrong with me? Slick and Slay styling gel by She Is Bomb. So when you're done, you want to go ahead and use your blow dryer and just, blow dry it and rub it, like rub over like the style of the baby hairs while you're drying it, just to keep it really tacked and in place. This will help the baby hairs to last long, and this will make your frontal last even longer. But for those of you out there that are not familiar with baby hairs yet and you're still getting the hang of this, do not use mousse because you have to work very fast with mousse. So use the gel. It's easier, it's sticky, it's going to keep the frontal down longer. Mousse, you got to move really fast because if you don't know what you're doing, look at her. I'm not even burning her. She's so extra. Anyways, if you don't know what you're doing, it will lift. Boom. Look at that. They is swimming. You hear me? Swimming. You don't have to be this extra with your baby hairs, but I just wanted to show you guys how I do it today on this video. And it was her birthday. Her birthday was, what, the next day or 2 days after this. So, I wanted to hook her up, give her something different other than the normal. But now I'm going to go in with something even more different. The iconic style all of you may have seen by now on Instagram is, I call it the iconic Sideway braid. It's like a braid going sideways. Everybody's been doing it with curly hair. It's just so cute. And I said, you know what? I'm going to just give it a shot. So here we have it. So after you clean up your part and slick everything out your way, I am now going in with Ericka J's Frizz Bully Wax Stick. This wax stick, again, is the bomb. And I'm going to go ahead and slick everything up in the front and hot comb it back. You want to make sure all of that hair in the front is smoothed out and looks very flat, no flyaways, nothing. And then I'm going to proceed with the braiding process. See, this is why I tell you guys to make sure you clean up your part and hot comb everything back, because when you're done, everything's going to look so nice and clean. Then you want to go ahead and clip all your little flyaways. And I am practically done. Look. She just be ODing. I was not even burning her. Like, she just, oh my God, she makes me sick. I didn't even do nothing to her. But anyways, yes, you want to go ahead and keep smoothing everything back because the top will look like a helmet and you don't want that. So keep waxing and keep hot combing. I almost forgot. How could I forget the mousse? Anytime you're using curly hair, I highly recommend straight mousse and water. Do not use any conditioner. Why? Because conditioner is going to heavy down your hair and make your hair get clumpy and, you know, tacky feeling. Remember, when you put in conditioner in your real hair, it absorbs up from, you know, your hair up into your scalp. This is weave. This hair is dead. It's nowhere for it to absorb, so it just sits there and gets trapped in the hair and just becomes real clumpy, and it's not a good feeling. It's not a good look when you put too much conditioner in your hair. So a lot of mousse, a lot of water, and you're good to go. So now I am finally done here. I hope you guys like this video, and I must say, I must rate Ericka J's products a 10 out of 10. This wig install lasted my sister 1 whole month. I kid you not. This girl washes her face. She washes her face. She sleeps bad. She doesn't wear a scarf. She doesn't wear a bonnet. She hates me. But with all that being said, her wig did not come off, and the only thing I need to do was just fix up her baby hairs here and there a little bit for her. But Ericka J, you did your thing. I hope you guys like this video. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will be coming to you guys with more content. See you next time.